Hi folks, the topic for today's video is how to find broken links on the page using Playwright. I'm going to show you my implementation. So first of all, we need this function that will collect all the hrefs from links elements on the target web page. So you see it has three parameters: page is Playwright page, locator means this we are going to take href attributes, the third parameter, from all anchor tags on the target web page. So it's going to collect all the elements that correspond to specified locator, and then in a loop it will get attributes from them and put them into array, and it returns this array of values. So basically it will return all hrefs from all links that it will find on the web page. Please keep in mind that links can be implemented in a different way, not only in A tags, HTML tag I mean, not only in web elements, but also in inside some buttons or whatever developer decide. So anyway, this function is just a helper function that will collect attributes, hrefs. Now the test itself. This is our target web page that we are going to test for broken links. We're gonna open it, wait 5 seconds just in case, because some websites need some time to be opened and fire loaded event, so the web page can be considered as open by Playwright. Sometimes you need it, if not, just comment it out. Now this is our function that where we are collecting all href attributes. Then we are going to filter out some special cases, like some links may start with hash, means they will lead to some titles on the web page. We are not going to check those. We don't need them. Also, if there are some links with mail too, that will open basically your mail client, something that or telephone number, phone number, or anything that starts with JavaScript, because we are not going to have way to check those. So these are just to filter out those some kind of special cases. You might have something else on your website that you would want to filter out, so you can add conditions in here. And here just sometimes it's just empty href to the website itself, like for example when you click on logo or something. We are not going to test those as well because we are opening them. Now the next step is filter out duplicates, because sometimes you will have few links pointing to the same location, and we don't want to have duplicates in the results. So I'm filtering out here. The next part is add base URL for relative hrefs. Basically there will be links that start with slash, not with HTTPS. So for those kind of relative hrefs you will need to add base URL, meaning this part. This is what I'm doing here. Just if there are some that starts with see first symbol, first character, just slash, then I will extract and add base URL. And then I'm going to send HTTP GET requests to check if resources exist, meaning that I'm going to call those URLs on the API level. So I have 3 arrays for broken links, for broken hrefs. So this is our resulting array that will contain broken links. Broken hrefs is just a helper array that will contain exactly how the href, exactly how it appears in the page source. Because if it's relative, you will not going to find it by using the full URL that will be here. So this one can be used in this part to help you find the element that is pointed to that broken URL. And one more array, invalid URLs. In case sometimes some links will be considered as invalid by Playwright, so for those the exception will be thrown. So that's why I wrap it in try catch block, and if this exception appears, if Playwright for any reason considers the URL to be kind of broken or invalid, then I will push it to dedicated array. And here is a get request by itself. So Playwright provides request object. You can get it from here by passing it here. And then you basically say await request.get and provide URL, and response will contains status function that you can call and receive your response code. If it's basically, I'm checking that if it's only if it's 404 or 500, that I will save it to broken links. Because why I'm not checking that is just not equals to 100, because sometimes you will have 4 or 3 forbidden or some kind of redirects, and you will have false positive results. That's why I'm specifically collecting only these 2 here, for 405 and 500. Okay. And then I'm just printing out it to console at the end of the test. So you will have amount of broken links. I'm printing out array of broken links. Then broken hrefs, how they appear in the page source, to find the element in the page source, as I'm stating here. And if there are any URLs that throw exception, they will be present here. I saw some cases, so basically those are not necessarily broken links. You will need to check them manually, because in my experience, when I was checking them on some websites, they were just redirects to some other resources that were available, but Playwright considers the situation as an exception. So to filter those out, again, I just pushing them to separate array that you would want to check manually, because they might be false positive results. And on the last line, I'm just going to expect to check, to fail the test, basically if there is at least one broken link. Now let's run it and see. So basically I just found some web page with broken links. I'm testing it For the sake of demo, using this URL. And here's our console output, testing page for broken links, web address of this web page, then URL and response code for failed requests. For this one we received 500, for this one we received 404 as expected. Here both of them are printed out in broken links, size 2 means 2 elements, broken hrefs if they, in case they appear differently in page source itself, like without this HTTPS part. Yeah, in every URLs there were no exception on the specific web page. So basically that's it. See you in the next one.